Welcome back to Review Remedy, the podcast where we help you make smarter healthcare decisions with trusted insights from ScoreDoc. Here's a question that doesn't get asked often enough. Do you have a family doctor you can actually rely on? Not a clinic you visited once because you had the flu. Not an urgent care center you found on Google at the last minute. But a physician who knows your medical history, understands your health goals, and is someone you can call when something doesn't feel quite right. For many people in Sacramento, finding that doctor isn't easy. The city has hundreds of primary care and family medicine providers, making it difficult to know where to begin. Every clinic promises comprehensive care, convenient appointments, and experienced providers. But which one is actually right for you? That's exactly what we're exploring today. In this episode, we're breaking down ScoreDoc's list of the 5 best family physician clinics in Sacramento, California for 2026. Rather than simply reading a ranking, we'll help you understand which clinic might fit your lifestyle, where they're most convenient, and what kind of patients they may be best suited for. Because great healthcare doesn't begin when you're sick. It begins with having the right primary care physician before you need one.
Before we jump into the list, here's something many people overlook. A family physician isn't just someone who treats colds. They're often the quarterback of your healthcare team. They manage annual physicals, vaccinations, chronic conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, preventive screenings, referrals to specialists, and even help coordinate your care if multiple doctors are involved. Having one trusted physician often means fewer unnecessary tests, better continuity of care, and someone who notices changes in your health over time. That's why choosing wisely matters.
Let's begin with UC Davis Health Midtown. If you live or work in downtown Sacramento, Midtown, East Sacramento, or Land Park, this location is one of the most convenient options on today's list. Patients looking for comprehensive primary care within a large academic health system often appreciate the seamless coordination between primary care physicians and specialists. If your healthcare needs become more complex in the future, having that integrated network can make referrals and follow-up care much smoother. This clinic is an excellent choice for adults looking to establish long-term primary care.
Next, let's head north toward Del Paso Road. If you live in North Natimus, South Natimus, or nearby communities, Sutter Walk-In Care, Del Paso RD offers an excellent option for patients who value convenience. This location can be especially useful for busy professionals, parents, or anyone who occasionally needs same-day treatment for minor illnesses without driving across the city. Here's one important distinction. Walk-in care is fantastic for unexpected illnesses like sore throats, ear infections, or minor injuries. But if you have ongoing medical conditions, it's still worth establishing a relationship with a primary care physician for long-term health management.
Another convenient Sutter location is Sutter Walk-In Care, Fair Oaks Boulevard. This clinic is particularly accessible for residents in Arden Arcade, East Sacramento, Campus Commons, and nearby neighborhoods. If your schedule changes frequently, or you occasionally need medical attention outside of regular office visits, having a trusted walk-in clinic nearby can be incredibly valuable. Think of these clinics as an extension of your healthcare, not a replacement for an ongoing relationship with a family physician.
Next is Niazi Family Medicine and Urgent Care. One of the advantages of practices that combine family medicine with urgent care services is flexibility. Patients often appreciate having one location that can address routine primary care while also handling unexpected medical concerns when they arise. If you're someone who prefers having one medical home instead of visiting different clinics for different needs, this type of practice deserves a closer look. When researching a clinic like this, ask whether they offer annual wellness visits, chronic disease management, preventive screenings, and follow-up care, not just urgent appointments.
The final clinic on today's list is Elica Health Centers, Marysville. If you live toward the northern Sacramento region or don't mind traveling slightly farther for comprehensive primary care, this clinic is worth exploring. Community health centers often focus on making healthcare accessible while providing preventive services that help patients stay healthy year-round. No matter which clinic you choose, one of the best things you can do is establish care before you become ill. It's much easier to schedule routine checkups than to search for a physician when you're already feeling unwell.
So how do you narrow these 5 excellent clinics down? Instead of asking, which clinic is ranked highest? Ask yourself these questions. Which location is closest to my home or workplace? Am I looking for long-term primary care or occasional walk-in visits? Do I have chronic health conditions that require regular follow-up? Would I benefit from being connected to a larger healthcare network? How easy will it be for me to keep annual appointments? The answers to those questions often matter more than the rankings themselves.
Here's one final piece of advice. When you establish care with a new family physician, don't wait until you're sick to schedule your first appointment. Use that first visit to discuss your medical history, medications, family history, vaccinations, preventive screenings, and any long-term health goals you have. The better your physician knows you, the better they can care for you over time.
If today's episode helped narrow your search, visit the complete ScoreDoc guide, where you'll find patient reviews, clinic information, and additional details about every provider we discussed today. The link is available in today's show notes.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Review Remedy. Whether you're new to Sacramento or simply looking for a better primary care experience, we hope today's episode has made your decision a little easier. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and remember, the best healthcare decisions begin with the right information.